Hey guys, it's Tamara Bennett from Southern Adornments Decor. I wanted to do a live today talking to you about the benefits of coming to Southern Adornments Live in Dallas with us and how it pertains to your door hanger business. So, I know we've talked a lot about the Southern Adornments Live event and about how it's not really a business conference because a lot of you guys were a little confused when I was talking about how it may inspire you to want to sell door hangers or something like that or want to teach paint parties. And that is true. But I want to say, even though it's not a business conference, there are so many things that your door hanger business can benefit from as a result to coming to an event like this. So, if you're watching right now and you have a door hanger business, I would love if you would comment below and tell me what your business name is. Let's just start with that. Tell me what your business name is. If you do not have a door hanger business, that's perfectly fine. You do not have to have a business to come to this conference. Like I said, we are not exactly teaching business, but I'm going to talk to you in a minute about why it's still beneficial to come, even if we're not teaching business. So, just to give you a quick recap, we're doing an event in July 15th and 16th this summer in Dallas, Texas. And it's a 2-day crafting event where we're going to be doing lots of different Terry, I love your business name. That is so cute. Hey, Megan Lewis, MC Southern Creations. I want to see all of your business names. Drop them in the comments if you have a door hanger business. We're doing a 2-day crafting event, July 15th and 16th, and it's 99% crafts and learning new techniques and all kinds of fun stuff like that. But I will say one of the workshops that's being taught is going to be taught by Miss Heidi Easley. You guys know Heidi? Texas Art and Soul. Her whole business is about teaching you how to do paint parties. And so yes, she is coming to teach a workshop with us and we're going to be painting with her. But while she's painting and while she's teaching, she's also going to be dropping lots of business nuggets about how to do paint parties. Because if that's something that's been scary to you, maybe it's made you a little bit nervous, then it doesn't have to be. Heidi makes it so simple so that it feels like anybody can do this. Okay, let's look in the comments. We've got Mary with Hung Up Door Designs, Allison with Sassy Ladies Crafts and Gifts. I love seeing business names, they're so fun. DLB Creations, Bless Your Art, Dragonfly Designs, Robin's Craftiness. Who else has a business? Drop your business name in the comments. So, first and foremost, did you know that every expense that you have in regards to coming to an event like this, your ticket, your hotel, your food, your possible flight, like if you have to pay for a flight, anything like that, plus stuff you buy in the vendor booth, all of that is a tax write off. Did you know that? Because you own a business that pertains to door hangers and crafts, everything that circles around this convention, if you will, we'll call it a convention, everything that circles around Southern Adornments Live is a tax write-off. Now, I'm not a tax professional, so don't take that as 100% tax. Always ask your tax professional to be sure. But I will say that, like, you are able to write off a certain amount of travel expenses, meals, and stuff like this that's considered like continuing education, right? So teachers in school, and I know this because I used to be a teacher. Teachers in school have to go to professional development days, right? And some of them even return and go back to college to get like their master's degree or something like that. And they take time for professional development and continuing education. As a business owner, you also should be continuing your education because trends change all the time. You're always needing to learn new painting tips and techniques, and you're always looking to grow as an artist. And, if you're a business owner and you're in the online space like this with social media, things are always changing, right? So you can count your expenses with this event as a tax write-off because it is all something that is to benefit your business. Now, will we have fun at this event? Absolutely. Will it be like one big slumber party? Absolutely. But when your when the government, when Uncle Sam looks at all of this, they're not necessarily going to know that you had like the time of your life. They're just going to be like, oh, she went to a crafting conference and she learned all these new things that she applied in her business. And she had to eat while she was there. She had to pay for her flight to get there. She had to pay for her rental car or whatever it is, you know? So they're not going to like know or they don't really even care really that you had like the most fun ever because and if they did, they would probably be jealous that their their conventions aren't like our conventions. Marilyn says hers is Wilson's Creative Designs. Sharon has Grana's Boutique. Who else has a business? Drop your business name in the comments. Miss Pam Savage, who is teaching a workshop at the event, said Young at Heart Creations. She said, we can always learn from Heidi. She's got the paint party down. She does. And she'll be teaching us some about paint parties during her workshop. And then Megan said SA 2020 was amazing. She said that it was the conference to know that I'm going to be somebody when I left. And she said that because during that conference, we played the song I'm Gonna Be Somebody Someday by Travis Tritt. And everybody was singing along, and it was like this a moment. And Megan left there fired up for her business. And Megan, can you give us a little like update on how your business has grown over the last 2 years? Because I know it's grown quite a bit. So give us a little update. Let us know how things are going. Because I remember when she left the event in 2020, she was like, y'all, I'm ready. This is my time. She's like, I'm going to go home and I'm going to grow this business. And she was so excited about it. And that's just the power of being at an event like this, where you're with people who are doing what you want to do. And you're like, if she can do it, I can do it. And you leave feeling so empowered. Okay, let's go on to the next thing. So the first thing was it's a tax write-off. Whoop, whoop. And then the second thing was that it's considered continuing education. So you shouldn't feel guilty about it. We pay to learn how to do new things in our regular day jobs, right? Your boss will pay for you to go get some kind of specialized training for whatever it is you're doing. This is no different. This is just more fun. The third thing is that you're learning new techniques that you can use on whatever products you're making or to teach at your own paint parties. So let me just take you guys over for just a hot second. We're going to screen share and bring up the page that has all the workshops listed on it. So this is on our website, on Southern Adornments Live. You go here, and at the very top, there's these tabs. Now, I'm looking at this on a computer, so it may look a little different from what it looks like if you're on mobile. But if you click on workshops, you'll see there's our MC, Miss Kaya Twisselman. She's amazing. And then if you go down here, each one of these is a different presenter and a different workshop that you're going to be able to take part in. So let's just take a quick look. So with me, you're going to be painting an interchangeable door hanger. So if you've never done one of those before, you're going to learn how to do that. And then Miss Christy Darty is going to be teaching how to make some cute Happy Mail with washi tape. And she has her own custom made washi tape. So if you've never made your own washi tape before, I bet she could teach you how to do that as well. Then you're going to be painting surfboards and learning how to throw a paint party with Miss Heidi Easley. And then if you go on down here, you're going to learn how to paint flowers on canvas with Christy Hawkins. You're going to learn some lettering tips on acrylic with Casey Hope. And then you're going to learn how to use glass and resin with Cindy Manley. Now, the glass and resin thing is one of those things that has always intimidated me. And I did not actually try it for the first time until I sat down with Cindy to learn how to do this. And she made it so simple that I couldn't wait to do it again when I got home. And I felt much more confident doing it again. So if you've been wanting to try that, Cindy is your gal. We're going to be learning how to paint our own earrings with Maria Martinez. And then this project with KD Tennis, I can't tell you a ton about it because I don't want to give it away 100%, but we're going to be making a wooden stand for your signs. So it's kind of like another way you could use your door hanger designs that maybe you've never used before. So I'm excited about that. Katie is the queen of creating handmade crafts. So if you aren't following her at Junk to Jewels, you need to check her out. And then if you've never tried napkinizing, Tracy Pounds takes napkins and Mod Podge and makes some of the coolest stuff. So these are all techniques you're going to learn at the Southern Adornments live show. And then Jennifer Radin is going to teach us some hand lettering on our door hanger. So remember the door hanger I said you're going to paint with me, the one with the interchangeable pieces? You're going to take that door hanger to Jennifer's workshop, and she's going to help you hand letter on it. So it's going to be amazing. And then Miss Pam Savage, who was here in the comments a moment ago, is going to be teaching us some stenciling techniques on a sunflower design. And then last but not least, Miss Erica Wallace is going to be teaching us how to paint some beautiful flowers on a hand-painted picture frame. So that is just a sampling of what all we're going to be doing at the event. It's going to be incredible. So if you have felt like you're in a crafting rut, or maybe you feel like your stuff always looks all the same, and you know how like you just haven't tried anything new in a while, this is going to help with that so much. Okay, I just see Megan's update. She said, my business has grown so much. It's a huge blessing. I'm so glad to hear that. Thank you for spreading the love. I appreciate that. You're seriously thinking about this. I can't see who it is, so it must be somebody watching in one of our groups because it just says Facebook user. But I would love to have you join us in Dallas. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. And we will address those. Okay, the next reason why you need to come to the event, but if you have a door hanger business, is because sometimes we have to get outside of our business to gain a fresh perspective. So every day at home, you're likely in your spare time working in your business, right? You're making products, you're designing products, you're selling products, you're teaching paint parties, you're listing things on Etsy, you're answering comments and emails and working in the nitty gritty of your business. But sometimes we have to take ourselves out of our business for a minute and take some time to work on ourselves and on our business to gain a fresh perspective of where we want our business to go over the next few years. And if you're constantly working in your business, it's hard to get a bird's eye view of what the future could hold for your business. And so I want that for you guys. Being in a room with like-minded professionals and people who are doing what you're trying to do, people like Megan who've already been doing a business for the last, I don't know how long you've been in business, Megan. Is it 3 years? People like Megan who've been in business for 3 years. Erica, Pam's been in business for a couple of years now. I've been in business for 7 years now. Being in business, being in a room with other people who have businesses like the one you dream of creating is really going to help you see what's possible for yourself and for your door hanger business. And sometimes it's just the smallest of things that you need to change or do to suddenly start making forward progress. Megan said 6 years. It started when my daughter was born. I had no idea it was so long, Megan. That's amazing. She said, I'm also well known in my area for personalized home decor and paint parties. That's wonderful. I'm so glad to hear your business has grown so well. Another reason is because you want to network with other crafters. So, like I said, you're going to be in the room with all these other people who have door hanger businesses, or maybe they dream of having door hanger businesses. And by networking with those people, you're going to find people that you could potentially collaborate with in the future. So, I have done this. Let's see. We've got notes down here. I was like, what was I going to say? Okay, so in the past, I have done like the craftathon and things like that with Melanie Ferguson. I have done like craft marathons and things where we hop from page to page and we do lives and we promote each other. I have been guest instructors at other people's events. I've been a guest on other people's Facebook Live pages. They've been a guest on mine. Y'all saw this morning, Erica Wallace was a guest right here on Southern Adornments this morning. And so those relationships would not have happened if I hadn't put myself in the room and gone to events just like this. And so because I went to events like this, I have made close relationships with people who I trust to collaborate with, and they trust me. And so it's amazing to be able to I get outside of my little Southern Adornments decor box, right? So if I don't collaborate with other people and I don't ever like promote to their audience, or they don't ever promote to my audience, I stay in my own little pond. But the way we really grow is by making connections with people who have ponds of their own, right? And we can fish out of each other's pond and we all grow together. Pam says these events are better than any spa treatment I've ever had. I love that. That is awesome. And then Leslie said, I've been doing signs and art in hometown for 10 years and 5 years online. Cool. Okay. And then somebody else said, if I decide to start a business after the event, can we use the expenses as a tax deduction? Oh, hi, Patty. So I think, yes, depends on how long you wait to start your business. I think if you start your business this year within 2022, you can still pick up expenses that you made before you officially made it a business. But you need to ask your tax professional about that for sure. But I know, like for me, there were a couple of when I started my business, there were a couple of expenses that I had made prior to starting the business, and as long as they were within a certain window of time, I was able to count those as an expense. Oh, thank you for that, Leslie. I appreciate it. Okay, so if you have a door hanger business, I want to see you at Southern Adornments Live, because this is the thing that's going to help you propel yourself forward, right? And I promised you guys the other day that I would show you a video from 2019. So we've done 2 of these events before, one in 2019 and one in 22. And a few days ago, I showed you the 2022 video, but I didn't show you the 2019 video. And y'all, be still my heart. Charlie is in that video, and she's so little, y'all. It's only like a 2.5-minute video, and there's a quick clip of her because she came on the last day of the event that year, and she got up right beside me while I was teaching how to paint a chicken or something. We were teaching paisleys or something, and she got up right beside me, and she painted with me right there on stage. It was the cutest thing ever. So let me show y'all this video, and then we're going to wrap things up. So if you have any further questions about the event, definitely ask them now, because I will go back and answer those in just a minute. And I should say, before I do this, before I show you this video, we have a Mother's Day special going on right now, $150 off your ticket. That deal ends on May the 8th, which is Mother's Day, just in case you didn't know. It's coming up. Go get your Mother's Day cards and flowers and all that. It's coming up soon. And then the other thing that you need to know is that this Saturday, April 30th, is the deadline to get the early bird swag. So we have promised to give you guys some extra goodies in your swag bag. It's a $297 value if you buy by April 30th. That you also in with that swag, you also get access to all of the recordings from this event. So every workshop we do is recorded, and it's going to be live streamed. And so we'll have those recordings saved for you. When you get home from the event, you will have access to those recordings. So just like we were talking about, if you do resin and glass with Cindy Manley, and you get home and you're like, how do you mix the resin? I can't remember. And how do you, whatever, you can go back and watch that video and recreate the project at home again. So it's going to be so valuable for y'all. Okay. I just saw what Pam said. She said, hi from Palm Springs. She said, I'm at a conference registration table for after-school professionals. We all need professional development, and I will be there virtually. I wish you could be there in person, Pam, but I totally understand. Okay, here, we're going to show you a video. Let's see. Let me make it full screen for you, and then I will come back and answer any questions that y'all have. We're here today in Nashville, Tennessee for the Southern Adornments Live Show. It's an event for women who are crafters. Whoops. Hold on. I was trying to make it full screen. It still didn't get very big. We're here today in Nashville, Tennessee for the Southern Adornments Live Show. It's an event for women who are crafters and painters to come together and be with women that they can connect with on a personal level and just learn to craft. And many of them are building businesses themselves, and they want to figure out how to grow that business. And a lot of that is talking to other women that have a similar interest in a similar business, and kind of, sharing tips and tricks and ideas, and networking with each other. And so we just wanted to put this together so that these women wouldn't be at home alone and doing this alone. We wanted to create this community of women that could support one another and finally meet in person, because we've all spoken online before, but we've never actually met in person. So that's what today was all about. We wanted to grow our community together and let them meet each other. These women watch me online every day, and so they feel like they know me. The minute they tell me their name, I recognize their name because they engage with me at home by commenting on my videos and my posts. And so I feel like I know them when I make a connection to their name. And it is about so much more than the crafts. I tried to convey that before I sold the tickets, because they don't understand until they're here that it's about the connection you make with other women, telling your story, telling what it means to you to watch these videos and to do something that you're not comfortable with. Like a lot of these women for the first time today painted their very first door hanger, and they'd never done that before. And so it was getting out of your comfort zone and trying something new. And a lot of times people will discover something that they truly enjoy. Painting is therapeutic, and it helps you deal with things that you're going through, like depression or loss of a loved one or empty nest syndrome. a lot of the women that came this year can't wait to come back next year. I think if I had sold tickets today, they would have instantly bought them again for next year because they wanted it to last longer. So if you're on the fence about joining and coming with us, I told a lot of them, if you've never been to an event like this and you're scared to come alone, make a connection with someone before you come. Find out who else is coming. Ask where they're from and find something that you have in common with that person so that you don't come alone. When you come, you're meeting up with a friend. If you want to be a part of this community and you want to learn to paint door hangers and you are on the fence about whether or not you're right for this, because I had someone ask me today, what if I'm a beginner and I don't know how to paint door hangers, or I've never painted a door hanger before and I don't have those skills yet? We take you from beginner to advance, and we have something for everyone. We have those beginner videos and we have those advanced videos, so we can help you no matter which stage you're at. Oh, that got me in the feels, y'all. That got me in the feels, especially that little clip where it shows me holding Wanda's hand and hugging her. Like, oh, like it meant the world to me to hear these ladies' stories and to meet them in person for the first time. And a lot of them were telling me about the struggles that they faced and how painting has changed their lives. And so I just can't wait. We've only got like 79 days until Dallas, and I just cannot wait. I'm so excited to meet everyone that's coming. Megan said, she said it was like meeting a celebrity when I met everyone at Southern Ornaments Live 2022 or 2020. Yeah, a lot of you guys were like treating me like a celebrity when you walked in the door, and I'm like, you guys, I'm going to go back home and go to church on Sunday, and I'm going to be like the most boring person. People are not going to act like I'm a celebrity when I walk into church. It was fun though, but at the event in Dallas, it's not just me, it's 10 other amazing speakers that a lot of you guys already watch on Facebook Live. And a lot of people in the audience are people who do Facebook Lives. And so you guys are going to be able to make connections, not just with me, but all of them. Megan said I was so fangirling over y'all. Yeah, it was so much fun. We had the best time. Yeah, and you saw little Charlie in that video. It was so cute. Sherry said, is there a shuttle from the airport to the hotel? I will try to find that information out. I'm not sure about that, Sherry. But the hotel is in Plano, Texas, and there's a group room rate of $125 a night. And I'm flying into just the Dallas airport. Is there more than one airport in Dallas? I don't think there is, but fly into Dallas. That's where you need to fly into. And you could, even if there's not a shuttle, you could get like a cab or an Uber or something like that. Please have on-site shipping. We're going to do our best to offer that. My event planner said that they could help you figure that out for sure. So somebody else said, what things do we need to bring with us? You don't need to bring a thing. You can just bring yourself, bring snacks if you want, stuff like that. But as far as like paints, brushes, supplies, we're going to have all of that with us there. You won't have to bring a thing. The only thing I would say you might want to bring is if you have a favorite paintbrush you always paint with, or like a favorite, set of markers you always use, or something like that like you feel like you just couldn't craft without. Maybe bring something like that. But other than that, we'll have everything you need for all the crafts. Okay, Joanne says Love Field in Dallas. Thank you for that. So there's DFW and Love Field. I believe you can fly into either one of those. I think Southwest flies into Love Field because they don't have a contract with DFW, but it doesn't matter. I think you can fly into either one. Okay. And Pam says, definitely don't forget to bring an extra suitcase. Yeah, if you're flying Southwest, they allow you to check 2 bags for free anyway. So just check an extra empty suitcase because you're going to need it. We're going to give you all kinds of goodies. Will the presenters have merch tables? A few of them will. Yes, a few of them are planning on doing vendor booths. So I'm excited. It's going to be fun. All right. If you want to know more about it, go to southernadornamentslive.com. Like I showed you a moment ago when we shared the screen, there's a tab for the workshops. There's a tab for the itinerary. You can go and check it out there. We have a payment plan. So right now you can get $150 off your ticket. So the ticket was $597. It makes it $447. And that deal ends May the 8th. And then if you can also do the 3-payment plan, 3 payments of $149. Also bring a notebook. Good point. Bring a notebook. Do we have a hand lettering presenter? We have 3 hand lettering presenters: Casey Hope, Jennifer Radin, and Christy Darty. 3 of them. And they all have a different style. So it's awesome. What was that rental car app you talked about? Rochelle, it was called Turo, Turo. That was one of my Friday Fab Fives a while back. Okay, I think I've answered everybody's questions. If I did not, if somehow I missed your question, feel free to text me right here and I will be happy to text you back and answer any questions that you have. But I can't wait to meet you in Dallas. Grab a friend and come see us. See you soon. Bye.